like us, man. You know, these niggas wear girl clothes. These niggas, they ain't nothing like us, man.
Hey, Romar.
Yeah.
I beg to defer, right? But I say it this way. I agree with you. They ain't nothing like us, and the reason why they ain't nothing like us is because they didn't have us to copy off of.
Yeah. Yeah, role models today are
ain't no role models today.
Yeah, Rock said temptation caused by the nation.
They making them. They crafting role models.
No question.
That's why they throwing them basketball plays and all that. They starting to really play on the shit that they seen. The only thing that's gonna save us in the next generation, Romar, is God.
You right there, hit it on the nose, brother.
It's God because the devil has raised temptation to a level to where even a priest will break down.
Yeah.
You feel right?
My wife was just telling me the other day about this nigga TJ Jakes. They were telling him, why you jumping? You got a homo up here shaking his ass on your stage, man. You heard the nigga called TJ Jakes, right?
Yeah, TD Jakes. It's funny. I skipped that shit, but I meant to look at it because I knew I'm breezing through my phone. I seen his name on the shit, right? Mm-hmm. And something told me to click on it, but I didn't walk past it because I said to myself, it's about time he show his true colors.
Yeah.
Because he been in the window long enough. So something gonna slip out. So I said, I get back to that shit. And that was an hour ago. And here you go telling me this nigga got somebody shaking his ass.
Yeah. I always thought something strange about them niggas that hoop and holler, because when you read scripture and you look at Jesus ain't never shout for 5,000 people heard him. He had no mics or nothing. But when he spoke by the water, everybody heard him.
Well,
so how these niggas get on stage and all that, jumping up and down, acting like a fucking fool and shit, man? How is that bringing somebody to the belief?
Hey, they got a guy on the internet. I want to challenge this nigga, right?
Yeah.
He got some shit called forbidden knowledge, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he sound very smart, Romar. He was one of them dudes that could talk. Everything he says a bunch of shit you don't know but heard a little bit about. But he tell you in full detail. He's well versed, right? As far as literature and social earthly shit is concerned. But he stay talking some unearthly shit, talking about the Bible or a bunch of stuff, right?
Yeah.
And he acting like he one of them guys, like I'm blessed. Listen to me, right?
Yeah.
And he's saying a lot of wrong shit mixed up with the right shit, right?
Yeah.
I wanted to challenge him. You know what I was going to say to him, Romar?
Yeah.
I was going to say to him, yo, every man that touched this earth and he was, whatever they were saying was right about God, God didn't just give him a mouth. He gave him something to show the people so you know it was from God. Now, what the fuck do you got?
Right. Hey, do you remember the story of Job?
Yeah, I'm Job right now, but okay. Go ahead.
This is what I'm going to tell you. A lot of people, when they read Job, right, there's a part in there that they miss. And when I read it and got to the end, I think Job 39 and whatnot, that last part summed up what I missed, right? Remember them two dudes that were Job's friends?
Oh, what two dudes?
There were two dudes, I forgot their name. They were always telling Job, nah, man, God got you, don't worry, remember? And then in 39, God said, go back and tell them niggas to burn sackcloth. You know, when you put ashes and burn sackcloth, that means you're repenting, you know? So he told Job, go back and tell them two dudes to burn ashes and sackcloth and repent before I take them off the planet. And I wonder, but through the whole part of Job, when I first read it, I was like, oh yeah, they telling Job the right thing. This has something to do with what you're saying with this nigga putting right and wrong together, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to add up to what you're saying, but it's going to add up in the way I'm saying it to you.
I see what you're saying.
So when I got deep into it, I finally found out what it was. I mean, God telling niggas, don't ever interfere with what I do. So I don't need no motherfucker on the planet Earth to interfere with what I do. I am God.
Yeah, that's right.
Don't ever, when the demon stepped to God and said something, God said, he tried to trick him to say, yeah, Job, he believes you because you give him this, that. God said, well, do whatever you want, but don't kill him. So God shows you his power.
That's right. Because he drew a line.
When Job was going through his shit, these two dudes, one name was Tamar or something. They would say, nah, Job, give it to God. God got you and whatnot. They didn't know that this whole program was orchestrated by God to let this demon know and let everybody else know. Do not interfere with what I do. When he finally blessed Job, he told Job, I think chapter 39, the last chapter, he said, go tell them two motherfuckers to burn sackcloth and sackcloth. Don't ever interfere with what I do.
Hey, Romar,
this nigga that's trying to put right and wrong, a lot of these motherfuckers can't interfere with God. If God says something, that's what it is.
Exactly. Hey, but look, this dude, he sound good as shit, Romar. I'm telling you, he sounds so good, Romar, that everybody know that the only person that can check this nigga is God, bro. That's how good this nigga sound.
Yeah.
He know his shit. By the time you get to separating that shit, you be 50 years old. Because that's how solid his bullshit is, right? So now, that's why I would go at him like that and say, yo, you can't, all this shit you know, you should be able to show me something, man, that nobody else can show me. If you know what nobody else know.
Yeah.
Right? And me, I'm a nigga that like to play with people. When I got the joke in my hand, I don't just put that shit on the table. I challenge you to do that shit, and he won't even see it. And then I'ma smack this shit in his face like, man, shut up, man.
Well, God teaches us like nobody else get taught. He said you got to be wiser than a snake, humbler than a dog. Now, when I look at the craftiness of a snake and the humbleness of a dog, you got to be a bad dude, man.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. God tells you just like it is. You got to be wiser than a snake.
Damn.
You know the nature of a snake.
Damn, it's unpredictable.
Right? And you got to be humbler than a dog. The dog don't have no defense. Just one humble bird. So you got to put them two together.
Damn, that's crazy. Hey, but
they say,
I'm listening.
God give us all the resources we need to walk through this fire down here.
He definitely do. Yo, listen, you know what's the funniest phrase that I heard? I was listening to AZ, right? From Harlem. I was going back over his documentary that he did.
Which one?
The same, both of them, the same guy.
Azar, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I went to his birthday party, me and Pete.
Right. So now, AZ Faison, right?
Yeah.
So now he went to saying some shit like this, and this is what I'm on right now, Romar. This is something a lot of people didn't pay attention to. You know, they got caught up in Paid in Full. They got caught up in Rich Porter, AZ, the little brother losing his fingers. They got caught up in all of that shit, right? But what they didn't get caught up on is the person that this shit happened to.
Yeah.
Now, if they would have did that, they would have heard something come out of that person's mouth. See, God always leave a trace of his existence. And he did that when the man said, the dude that was interviewing him obviously was a guy that was totally impressed with him because he was asking him great ass questions. You know, some shit you ask your father. He said, damn man, you got a deep way of seeing things, the way you move, and then you just stepped away from the game and went into this. He said, where did you get this knowledge from?
Yeah.
He said, man, you might not want to hear this. All great stories start with that. He said, you might not want to hear this. He said, I was a kid. My mother sent me to the store. They was living on St. Nick. She sent me to go get a loaf of bread. And he said when he walked outside and he bought the bread, he said a giant started chasing him. He said when he got in the house, his mother threatened to whip his ass. He thought he was going for 15 minutes. He was going for 3 hours. Now look, everybody heard all the diamonds, all the shit. Nobody paid attention to that part of the story. Right?
Yeah.
And then he said he was up there on St. Nick and the buildings disappeared and the ground turned into sand. And he said he looked up and he seen a cross like he ain't never seen in his life. These niggas, it's the answers to life is right under our fucking feet, bro. It drive past us just like a car. Every day. 10 times a day. But we so distracted with all this worldly shit. When God wink at us, we don't even go see what he want.
They ain't got to worry about it because back in Noah day, it never rained. God always watered the planet from the ground.
Woo!
In Genesis 2, it said water came from the ground and seed and herb was food for the animals and whatnot. So this is why I always tell people, you got to be careful about this dinosaur shit because animals didn't eat meat to after sin. And man was here after sin. So that means either we was in with the dinosaurs or the dinosaurs.
Hey Romar, I got $1 million question for you.
Yeah.
I've been wanting to know this for the longest. Did you see yourself in Lawrence Fishburne when he played you?
Everybody keeps saying that,
Yo, I'm just, hey Blunt, where Blunt at?
Hey, y'all out there in the living room, man.
Hey, yo, look.
I don't want to get shit, man.
I'm just asking you. You know why I asked you that? I'm going to tell you why I asked you that.
Okay, hold up.
I see. They did a good fucking job, bro. Look.
Water? Okay, hold up, bro. Look, you got water in the icebox? I mean, we always put our water in the freezer. You got water? Water like this, honey? Where? Oh, my fridge. All right, go ahead, brother.
Hey, yo, Romar. I just want to know. Answer my question. Do you seen it? Did you watch it? Do you see yourself in that guy, man?
Nah.
Hey, Romar.
In a way, yeah. Yeah, in a way, but I always thought he was more Mike than me for some reason. Mike Mellon, my other rappy, Nick's nephew.
Okay, look, watch this. I'm gonna tell you what I see, right?
Yeah.
And I saw this in there, and I wasn't even trying to look for this. You know, I met you. I didn't meet the movie. You know what I mean? And I like that. Because now I don't look at you as a movie. You Romar. The movie is secondary to me, right?
Yeah.
But Romar, you got some long ass fucking arms, Romar.
Yeah, I know.
Romar, so did he.
He said, hey, they used to call me monkey arms when I was little.
Hey, look, so did he. He made sure you saw that his arms was long.
I didn't pay that no mind. When I watched it, I didn't pay it no mind. I didn't even know what the movie was based on when I first seen it. I just thought it was a heck of a movie, you know? I didn't know what it was based on.
Yo, man, listen. And that's one thing. Romar, I know you was something like that because I seen Meaning the way he was, your sense of humor, Romar, is unmatchable. Like the stuff, your ramble, the stuff that you like, your shit is unmatchable. And he did that, Romar. That motherfucker, what I seen in you sitting across them tables through the million arguments and the million. With, yeah, hey, look.
Blunt. You definitely had to argue with Blunt. Shit.
Yeah, when you on that side of the fence, your ramble, I can see that being your approach to trouble.
Scottie Pippen wife. Oh shit! You know what I'm looking at, me and Blunt? Hey,
I'm listening.
You want to get married? You know what we looking at?
What?
The nigga Michael Jordan's son is marrying Scottie Pippen's. Is that Scottie Pippen's wife?
Yeah, y'all late. I've been seeing that shit.
What kind of shit is that? Why would he want to do some shit like that?
But I mean, one, you know how this shit go. He was even that make his father look bad, like he ain't raised.
Ain't she older than him? Way older than him.
She is father age.
Little baby. That shit don't make no fuck. What kind of nigga is that?
I mean, you know what?
What is that? He's like a predator. If that was a dude, he would have been saying how he was grooming her and everything.
Yeah. Yo, but Mike must have been fucking her too, though, for it to be. Look, the way that look. If they accept it, and then Scotty ain't saying nothing. So if Scotty ain't saying nothing,
no, Mike don't accept it. Talking about it now. He said you don't approve of that shit.
Okay, but what's Scotty saying?
You don't care. He got a young girl.
Oh, okay. Look, man, let me tell you a secret, man.
She's a predator.
Look,
they would have been saying he's a predator for doing that.
She's a predator and a hoe at the same time because she fucked the generation.
And that shit is crazy, man.
It is. It is. The value of the value of $1 is higher than a woman.
Hey man, listen. But between me, Mike, Pete, us, we don't mess with nobody's woman. We don't mess with nobody's wives. To this day, I don't give a fuck if you got busted, died, or whatnot. I'm not touching nobody's wife that I know.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie to you. I've always been like that. I couldn't do it if I couldn't do that shit if I.
This is why when I got married, a woman ain't even from the city. I wouldn't marry a woman that I knew when I was a youngster traveling out of town. I never want nobody to say that used to be Western Ames girl. That was Big Woolie's girl. I ain't never come behind nobody when it come to women. I always tell dudes, don't pick no woman for me. I pick my own fruit.
Hey, but the way you is, you a picky motherfucker anyway. So
and me and my wife been together before I got locked up. We still together now over 40 years, man.
Damn, boy, that's great.
I got my whole family back. Lord, everything, man.
You sound good, man. You sound young, man.
Yeah, I'm all right. I'm hanging in there, man. But I'm still going to shit, bills and shit, and the niggas change. One thing about the GDs and the vice lords and the motherfuckers in Chicago and California, they look out for their OGs. These niggas in New York to flip, man.
Yeah, these niggas is twisted. They don't care.
In the Bronx back in the day, if you got knocked off and you was in the crew, you came home, we set you out with bank, man.
I remember that. A motherfucker used to be happy to get out.
Yeah, and all they doing is trying to fill a void that they not in.
You know what they...
A bunch of phony motherfuckers writing gangster stories. And it ain't about being a gangster. It's about a person that was in that life telling you not to get in that life.
Yeah, for sure. That's why when you know a motherfucker hyping that life up and inviting you in, you know that's a cornball.
That's why I get tired of the rappers, man, because the rappers, all they talk about is crime and illuminate that shit, man. But them niggas ain't built one fucking hospital yet in the black community, man.
Them niggas ain't built shit. Only nigga Puff put a school up though. I seen it work.
Which one?
He got a good ass school, Romar. He had it for about 10 years now. Puff. Puff. It's in Manhattan somewhere.
Yeah, but Eric Puff is gay as a motherfucker.
Yeah, I know, but he put a school up. That's it. I mean, he is gay as a motherfucker. I don't know.
But you see the shit that Broad pressed on him just now. That Broad ain't fucking with?
Yeah, them niggas. Hey, look.
They're doing that to Vin Diesel too.
Hey, watch.
All the people, they charge them for money now.
Yo, dogs, all I think is happening.
You can go back forever now. So they didn't think on anybody. And they do.
But she said some real treacherous shit about Puff Daddy.
She wanted that money.
And then my thing was, well, why did you let him do that if that was the case?
Because she wanted some money like she want now.
I'm saying when he made up mess with another dude, when he did all this shit, like, I'm like, why you didn't renege?
That's what you wanted to do.
Yeah, because every woman ain't letting no motherfucker do that to them.
Man, all I'm going to say is, did he have a pistol?
I don't know, man. This shit is crazy.
If he didn't have a pistol, it ain't a crime.
That shit is crazy. But them motherfuckers out there, I don't have no respect for them. Why they got the game on, bro? I don't have no respect. I don't have no respect for them. Hey, listen.
What up, Romar?
I'll probably call you this week and come down and get you, and we.
Hey, Romar, man. Whenever you set a date, man, or whatever, man, I know how to roll, man.
Come down and get them.
I grow a pair of wings, man. If you told me come see,
I'm coming to get them.
if you told me come,
no, when I say come down, no.
Where you at?
Right, are you in the Bronx or downtown?
I'm in the Bronx. Where you at? Where y'all at?
I'm over by Pelham Bay.
Man, that ain't shit, man. Can you cars work, Romar? I know how to fly.
Yeah, I'll come and get you and
Hey, you could come get me. I'll come to you. It ain't hard, man. Yo, look. You know how long it'll take me to see you right now? It'll take me 20 minutes.
You ain't coming to Bridgeport no 20 minutes.
Where you said?
The Bronx.
Where y'all at? Where you said y'all at?
I'm in Bridgeport. I'm in
No, he by me right now.
I'm in Blunt's house.
Oh, you in Bridgeport in Connecticut?
I'm in Blunt's house, man.
All right, y'all in Bridgeport, Blunt?
Yeah, right now, but he live in the Bronx.
Hey, yo, I'm a fake ass legend out there, man. I don't really, and I never been in the town. I just went to jail out that motherfucker.
I played semi-pro football. I had a game out here, man. You know, and then I did some shit out here. You know, I'll tell you about it when I see you.
Oh yeah, I had a great. I hate to say this, but fuck it, man. It's the truth. Bridgeport people, they really good people, man. When they fuck with you, man. I met them up in the jail. You know what I'm saying? Because we went out there and got arrested. One of the stories I told with the kid China and them niggas. A lot of them dudes been around me inside that institution in there and all that because we went in that motherfucker. We hit that shit like a comet because we was young, dumb, full of cum and mad that we got arrested. And them niggas told on us.
He had Bridgeport sold up back in 81 and 82.
Who that?
Oh, it's Harlem in the Bronx. We had this shit sold up.
I know. You see, yo, this is what I love about Romar. Just when I thought motherfuckers was just invading Bridgeport, back then, when at my time, he telling me, man, we been up here, man, like the aliens.
They got to check out the Bridgeport, Connecticut drug wars on YouTube. Google it up. And you hear him talk about me, Raymond Clark, but he pronounced my middle name Romar. They pronounce it wrong. He said Raymond Clark, known as Romar. And you see Pete and whatnot. Look it up. They talk about us like a dog, man. But they let you know how we had this shit sold up out here, man. I had to come out here. When that nigga that turned stakes on us, we had to come out here and grab the motherfucking witness against him and threaten that nigga to change his testimony. When we went to court, he changed his testimony. That's how that nigga got out of jail. Years later, he in the court turning stakes on us. That nigga named James Jackson. I don't know if you heard of him.
Nah, man. I mean, that's crazy though. You know this shit is a little bit over my head, man. But hey, Romar, you was on the case with Nick?
No, he testified in my trial.
I know you always told me that shit. That nigga, how he testify in your trial?
Yeah, my other public defender was on his case, Pete, Mr. Pete, father Pete.
So Pistol Pete Pops was on Nick's case, but Nick testified in your trial.
No, he was on Nick's first case, and Nick got locked up in the 70s, and then he was on my case and on our case in 87.
Oh, while he was in jail, and then 87, he turned around and they used him for you too?
They brought him back in my case, but he said he didn't fuck with us. Like he said he said he don't fuck with the. He said he don't fuck with the family. Like I don't. You know, he said I don't give nothing to my family and whatnot. You know, shit like that. But but they brought him back, man, to question him so that the jury can see. Look, what they do is they like to make fun of us when they lock us up to show that we ain't shit. So they bring the informers back on purpose like that, so the people in the audience can see, you know. But they know the informer is going to say what they want him to say, right? So the feds are stupid and pile of shit to get what they want. You know that.
Yeah, they definitely would.
Yeah, they some low motherfuckers. If it was up to the feds to go out there and arrest a motherfucker like on TV, they'll never have an arrest. Their whole thing is information.
Yeah, that's
somebody
crazy.
telling on somebody. That's their whole program. But that shit you see on TV where they come through the window and shoot up everybody, hey, that Hollywood shit. They don't motherfucking coming up no high-rise building from the roof, coming through your window with a rope and shit.
All that MacGyver shit.
And you in there with a fucking...
With a girl?
You in there with the latest weaponry and shit. Nobody coming to your motherfucking window like that. But in Hollywood, they do that. They tell you other shit. But with us that been in the feds, that been locked up by the feds, been on the feds trial, we know better. Nigga, the only way you lock us up, somebody told you. You didn't come in no motherfucking hood and chase me down. Or see me in McDonald's or Burger King and nothing. You ain't never seen me. Unless you have surveillance, but you ain't never seen me do anything. You didn't arrest me like that. You arrested me because I was arrested on one case and you pulled me off that case and brought me to the feds and said, yeah, this is Raymond Roma. It ain't like you came in with the music, the bang, and all that shit, man. The feds rely on information, man. They ain't all what you think they are. But in Hollywood, for their trials, they bring the witness back that makes you look at it like, yeah, we these motherfuckers. And the brothers ain't nothing but a bunch of scum of the earth, street scum of the earth. That's why I wrote my book to tell you now. Yeah, we were dealing in the shit we had no business dealing in, but ain't none of us is scum of the earth like that. But our dudes come from all walks of life and hustling. Some come from schools, some come from jail, some kick habits, some come from mother and father homes, some come from suburban neighborhoods, some come from good old neighborhoods. The hustling world is made up of everybody, man. Hustle ain't just drugs, hustle is everything.
Yeah, it is, and it's crazy, and it was all we had.
Yeah, them niggas that's venting out there on 2/5, them niggas are hustling.
And it's fucked up that, motherfucker get caught up, and then when you in them courts, they make you look like such a fucking animal, right? And some people really do be animals, but that be like 3 out of 10, 7 out of or 8 out of 10 be motherfuckers that just trying to feed their family.
When we was locked up, we sit at the table. Where we sit at, how many funny motherfuckers we allow at our table? None.
Nah, you right.
But now, when they interview dudes in prison, who they interview? They always find a nigga with a scar on his face that can't speak 3 words of English.
And don't got his vocabulary is 30 words.
And all he talk about is, you gotta get your knife because, the homos and blah, blah, blah. But now, talk to us. Nigga, you ain't gotta go do nothing. Ain't nobody gonna fuck with nobody if you ain't fucking with them. It's just like in Mexico, the Mexican mob. If you ain't part of them, they not fucking with you. If you ain't messing with the syndicate ain't messing with you. It's just that simple. But it's same in prison. How come they don't talk to brothers that can speak like that? Nah, it ain't like that. You got brothers that went to school. You got brothers, man, that don't fuck around. You got brothers that are aggressive. They don't never speak of that. They always show you some nigga that can't speak with a scar on his face. Always talk about, yeah, you gotta get your razor. And he ain't got no teeth and shit, you know.
Yo, you know what you used to say to me all the time, Romar? You used to always, you was pissed that they made Frank White, the white boy, look like he was the boss.
Oh, yeah.
Why? What, can you express that shit? How that made you feel and why?
Because when this used to make me sick when we was away. When you're in conversation and you can't get a word, you're trying to figure out something. Why they always got to go ask a white guy like a black guy can't give you the meaning of the word? Like, hey, brother, can you explain this to me? They'll go to white guys and tell us what makes him know more than me about the word. Motherfuckers used to give me sick ass a white guy something. Like he the only motherfucker supposed to have the answer to shit. Because motherfuckers are so stereotyped, man.
Hey, Romar, was it really a white nigga involved with y'all, or they just created one?
No, just some stereotyped niggas that are dumb as all our stores and still hooked up on in words. Like only white guys know these words. Black dudes can't figure out a word. I used to watch Blunt play fucking Scrabble in Spanish and beat Spanish dudes. I know, Blunt, how the fuck you beat that nigga in Spanish? But do anybody say that on the podcast?
Nah, they don't.
Never say that. I survived some brothers one person. I knew a guy named Blunt that used to beat guys in Spanish, and he in Spanish.
Yeah, he ain't even Spanish.
I watched Blunt to this day beat and I watched Blunt take motherfuckers and get 40 words in Spanish and trick them, and they didn't know it. I went bullshit on these motherfuckers. I say, Blunt, man, how the fuck you do that shit? How do you go by the Blunt Scrabble table when Blunt play Scrabble, man, and fuck with him? Blunt beat all them niggas in Scrabble. Blunt was the best Scrabble player in who's in 1A. All right. I'm doing a podcast. I'm talking to a dude. And he asking me questions. I'm saying, this is what you don't know about prison. This is the brothers that they don't talk about. Nah,
they don't.
They're progressive
brothers. They don't. And that's some impressive shit. That's fucking fascinating.
When I went to this nigga Gary Gator's church, Gator was the one that owned the Cotton Club for a minute. He ran it back in the 80s. When they moved to 125th Street over there by the going towards the Hudson River right off Broadway. Well, Barry Gator, when I came home, I went to his church. So they said we want to invite a brother up, Raymond Romar, that just came home, blah, blah, blah. So I got up to speak. So I told him, I said, man, I want to thank you, God bless you, and I want you to pray for the brothers that's locked up. There's a lot of progressive brothers in there that don't get recognition. I said, like myself, I finished school, I'm an artist, I draw, blah, blah, blah. There's a whole lot of brothers you don't talk about. Now, Guy Fisher came home. And Petey was there. He was the guy who gave this nigga asking for money and telling motherfuckers he had to knock a motherfucker out and all kind of shit, man.
He told.
Who the fuck is this dude, man?
Who did that?
Guy Fisher.
Oh, you saying Guy Fisher came out, he popping shit instead of popping that good shit.
Man, that nigga ain't shit, man. Everybody got to fool up because his name is Flash and they keep thinking he ran the Apollo and all that. Nick put $500,000 in the Apollo, man. He ain't no fucking gangster or nothing. He's just a nigga, man. Half of them niggas didn't even like him, tell you the truth, man. One of those niggas is about him. You know, the big guy, the little everybody else, you know. And these are the niggas that's on the media now, getting the media attention, man. And real dudes ain't saying shit. But sooner or later, all the real dudes are going to start coming out. Like I say, there's a few of us left. But sooner or later, we're going to start coming out, man.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Just like the truth of our history is coming out now.
Yeah, of course. It's completely coming out. I see what you're saying this time. You know, and I believe, watch this, Romar. 2024, 4 is a box. A pyramid is an X in the box.
They can never figure that out anyway. That's why they don't want to give our people credit for that. They can never figure out the pyramids any motherfucking way.
Hey, hey, but just I say that to say this. This year right here, 2024, three has been a revelations, a total book of Revelation 2023, right? For me, I believe 2024, damn near is the coming of God, right? And you know what's so funny? Because remember they were saying in the year 2000 the world was gonna end? If motherfuckers can't tell we living in a different world than the one we lived in before 1999,
Yeah, they fucking mind.
yeah.
That time I be like, what the fuck is going on, man?
Exactly. Look, man, they got motherfucking little kids getting their pee-pees cut off.
Man, listen, this shit is so fucking abstract today. It's unfucking. You'd have to live in our time to really see this shit and believe it.
And you right, it's abstract. It's like we done jumped out of reality and got lost in our mind.
All the girls are wearing men clothes now. I ain't never seen so many motherfucking girls, and I thought it were dudes, man. I used to think the dudes were girls. Some of these faggots now it's the opposite way around. Some of these girls, I'm thinking is dudes, and they women.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's how fucked up it is. These bras wear nigga shit, man.
Yeah, they do.
I seen bras with their pants down by their ass like the rappers, man. I seen bras like that.
I know that shit blew your mind. It is. It's girls that wear their pants down off their ass with a hat.
Man.
With a hat.
It's crazy, man.
But that's crazy though. A lot of people look at Guy Fisher, right? And they hold him in a honorable seat, right? And I mean, me personally, the way I look at it, that shit was crazy because I get where everybody's coming from, and from your side of the perspective, because y'all the original people from that shit. So y'all looking at it like you lame. That show you how lame the world is, because they glamorizing somebody that did something fucked up.
Yeah.
And they let the fact that
the world, bottom line, ain't no excuse. That's Satan's world, man.
Yo, this is the shit that made me don't want to be. This when I realized, watch. This when I realized I didn't want to be a bad guy, right? I learned that sitting around the TV when Tupac got murdered, right?
Yeah.
And look,
people like it is.
Look, this made me, and these motherfuckers was happy that he got killed, and they was rooting for Biggie over Pac, right?
Yeah.
And I looked at that. That told me everything, because I said, hold on. Not that I got nothing against Biggie at all, but look what he's saying. He just talking about clothes, hoes, and shows, right?
Biggie wasn't no fucking gangster. They got this nigga out of here gangster. He got a little rapper.
Exactly.
I don't take nothing from him because Biggie can rap. I give him that.
Yeah, exactly. But he wasn't nothing else other than a rapper.
I know. And he was nowhere near no fucking gangster or nothing.
Now, Tupac on the other side, he was for the people. And he was doing stuff for the people. The whole shooting that he got involved with police was...
I think Tupac problem was he wasn't no gangster either. Tupac problem was he started fucking with some girls, them young girls, and doing dumb shit. That them girls had brothers, man, and the brothers went at Tupac. That's why he went out to California and kind of turned against New York, man.
Nah, look, hey, Romar.
He went out there and fuck with them niggas out there, and they said his ass right.
Nah, look, Romar, look, let me show you something. I don't even want to get into too much of what he was Watch this. Look, let me show you something. I'm going to just point one thing out to you that you, I, and Blunt and the whole world know ain't right. But we sat there and didn't take this shit properly. Look, you remember when they was interviewing him? And he was like, they ain't got no semen. I didn't enter her nowhere near by the bar, right? They said that I went to sleep. They said, would you did anything different? He said, I wouldn't have went to sleep that night. I wouldn't have took my eye off that girl, right? And then he turned around and said, well, if they locking me up because my friends raped her, he said, where they at? Yo, when he said that, I said, oh shit, why is he standing there in cuffs by himself?
Yeah, but
look, Romar.
Yeah.
This what scared me and showed me that the world was too stupid. So the government is too powerful because niggas is dumb as fuck. They can feed us Franks and tell us it's donuts. They look, once that man, so you told me that the nigga that put his dick in her, he got away, and the nigga that didn't put his dick in her is going to jail, and he was asleep.
Yeah, you not a fed job, man.
Now look, once I seen that, and I seen that niggas was too dumb to decipher that, I said, if these are the bad guys, bro, I don't want to be a bad guy. Because they stupid. You see what I'm saying? And that made me start reading.
California, man.
Huh?
Fuck with them niggas out in California on the West Coast, man.
Yeah, but he ain't had no choice. They was killing him over here. And it wasn't. And it wasn't the dudes killing them, Romar.
Man, but I represent. I don't betray my city, man. I represent.
Hey, bro, look. Let me show you something, Romar. I've seen that whole situation, and I'm gonna tell you what I saw. Because if you was out and you saw it play out, you would have seen it the same way. Look, Romar, that man got locked up for a fake ass rape, right? First and foremost, that means the city is on his ass. Right? That's one thing. Now, while the city on his ass and they put him in jail, you had all the top dudes from New York that was in position at that time. They started bashing him right while they locking him up for rape. What's up, dog? Flex was killing him on the radio. Killing him. So look, why the government burying them, the streets, all the people in the game is coming at them along with them. So you know what I noticed, what I learned from that? That showed me how many people in the industry was working. You heard what I said, Romar?
Yeah.
That showed me how many people in the industry was exercising the agenda.
Man, this shit is real fucked up, man, today, man.
So the person that we were supposed to protect, the agenda made us neglect, right? And then they turned around. That boy had to get the fuck from over here because he was dying. They shot him. When they set him up, look what the captain of the police station said. Remember when he got shot in the hallway?
Yeah.
This what the captain came out and said 20 minutes later. I don't think this is a Tupac thing. If anybody would have turned that corner that night, they would have got shot. How the fuck you know that? You know the shooter?
You know them motherfuckers always got some type of info and shit.
No, but listen to me.
And how come that other faggot motherfucker that gets shot?
No, but listen to me, Romar. It's only one way he would know that anybody would have got hit that turned that corner. You gotta be the shooter. That must have been that's your man. If that ain't your man, you can't say what happened.
And then how did they didn't shoot that big?
Look, and then he turned around and said,
"How come nothing never happened to him?"
All right, but why did the commissioner?
About Tupac got shot.
Why did the commissioner, hey Romar, this last question, look, on this Tupac shit, look, why did the commissioner want us to think that it wasn't a Tupac thing? That was the first words out his mouth. Why you making an alibi for the shooter?
Okay, what about Silk Knight? How come nobody shot him?
Hey, bro, why Suge Knight? I got a question for you. Look, why Suge Knight in jail for defending himself from a nigga that put a gun in his face?
You know, I'm talking about back then with Tupac.
No, look, what's happening now show you what happened back then. He locked up for a whole bunch of nonsense. But yo, look, let's get back out of this and get into that Nick thing, because I think so much different lessons come up out of that. Because when you look at it, how did you? Let me ask you something, Romar. How did y'all feel? What was the inside people feelings about this? About Fisher banging Nick chick while he was locked up? How did y'all feel like he violated him, or did y'all co-sign what he did? Did y'all feel like that was okay? Did niggas know he was doing that before? Did they grab y'all before or after that shit?
I have to tell you that let that conversation go until I talk to you in person.
Okay, I got you.
Don't discuss that. I'll talk to you in person.
Nah, it's all right, nigga. I love you. Whatever you say, no to me with you as good as yeah, bro.
Yeah.
And you my motherfucking senior, which means I give my motherfucking life to protect you from anything.
I can tell you in another way. I can give you an answer.
Go ahead, do what you want.
That I'm not touching nobody's wife or nobody's woman.
Oh, you said that.
And if I get that, me, you, and Blood get at the round table and we make an agreement, we make a pact with each other that our families are to be protected at all costs, right?
Mm-hmm.
No matter what, then I'm going to agree to that pact, and I'm going to stick by the pact. I'm not going to go off that pact. So one thing happened one way, and the other motherfucker, he's a creep, happened another way. So that should tell you the story of that.
I see what you're saying. So both.
So that's why it's not a speak on it. That's all. Conversations like that are private conversations.
Yeah, I know. I get what you're saying. And I like the way you answered it, because you generalized it. You know what I mean? And that's exactly what type of question I was asking you, because I ain't got nothing against near one of them niggas. I don't know them. You know what I mean? But I did experience. I was in the house with Guy Fisher briefly.
I'll tell you in a short way. He's a punk, man. Bottom line. Old punk, man.
Yeah, I love you, Romar, man. I love you because you so fucking raw. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I gotta respect what you said.
That nigga came in the Stardust boardroom one night. Me and Mike was in there. We had on our suits and shit. So Mike said, Roman, walk me upstairs, man. I want to see this nigga. I said, all right, Mike. So we get up, we go upstairs. The Stardust Ballroom was on Boston Post Road back then. Up by, right off Westchester Avenue, right? So we go so I walk Mike upstairs. So Guy Fisher comes in. He says, what's up, Mike? What's up, Roman? So how you doing, you know? So he talking to Mike, but he kept looking at me. He said, Ro, man, you don't have to keep your hands in your pocket. You know, we family. So I didn't say nothing. So he kept talking to Mike. So he told Mike told Ro, he ain't got to keep his hands in his pocket. I'm not even thinking about this nigga. He's not even on my mind, right? And shit. So Mike told him, I can't tell Ro nothing. Ro's a grown man. You have to tell him. Now let me explain something to you. I'm your married man. If you ask me to come with you, I don't give a fuck who it is. I'm gonna watch your back, just like you're gonna watch mine. I'm not gonna tell no motherfucker to tell you to take your hands out of your pocket. Well, if that nigga had a pistol, we don't know. This is what Mike is thinking. I'm not telling Romar to do anything. I never tell Romar what this is about, but Romar knows if I ask him to come upstairs, be on point. So he was acting all fidgety and whatnot. So when he left, I told Mike, what the fuck is this nigga problem? I didn't even name it. I told him, I said, nigga, I keep my hands where I want to keep them. So he acting all fidgety. I was like, what's this nigga problem? I said, oh, he owed me $25,000. So I guess he knew that if he didn't pay that money where it was coming from. You get what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying. So he basically...
But listen, between me and you, I didn't know what the fuck Mike was talking about. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, he just was telling on himself out of nervousness.
He had to go upstairs with Mike. But naturally, I'm going to watch Mike's back. That's my man. My partner got it. And he's going to watch my back. So naturally, I'm strapped. But I wasn't strapped for this nigga. That's the type of nigga he is, man.
Scary Mary.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying. But, it's funny because I had an experience. Right? Look, when I first got arrested, they threw me in the house he was in because they closed Lewisburg and they brought all of them niggas down to MCC. Right?
Yeah.
Now, I'm fresh off the street. I'm not even indicted. They go to put me in the house, right? They put me in the house. Now, while I'm in there, Romar, I don't know who this old nigga is, but the nigga approached me, Romar, and he said, yo, where you from? I told the nigga I was from New York. And he was like, damn, something wrong with the phone. You hear that shit?
Hey.
Hold on, I'm about to hang up and call you right back.